Hi everyone. So let me start by saying that this is not the way that I planned to start doing a vlog. I came up with the idea actually a few months ago, but I'm kind of OCD about things, and so I had like a game plan in mind. Like I had picked out a day of the week that I thought was going to be good to sit down and tape. And, I had planned that I was going to do my hair and makeup before every taping so that I looked really cute in all my videos. And I have like 6 weeks worth of, topics picked out. And I had said that, each week before I actually made the video, I was going to sit down and, come up with kind of a rough script so I had an idea where I was going. But, something happened today that I am so upset beyond words about that I needed to get it off my chest while the anger and the feelings are still fresh. And so I just decided to start my vlog today. And I will start it with the opening statement that I did not realize how quickly it was possible for someone to become an iPhone snob. And I am not talking about anybody else when I make that statement. I am completely saying that I did not realize how fast I was going to become an iPhone snob after I got one. About a week ago, like literally about 7 days ago, I went out and I bought my first iPhone. And to give you an idea of what a momentous experience this was for me, I'll show you what I was working with for a little over 2 years beforehand, and it was this. I don't even know what it's called because it's so lame that it wasn't even worth knowing the name of. But it's a Samsung something, and it's pretty jacked. Like, the Facebook on it is pretty lame, as is the Twitter. You can't get apps on it. It's actually activated by the tap rather than like the heat touch like I think most phones are nowadays. But it was to the point where like the buttons and the slider thing were starting to not work and my speaker wasn't working. So I've had friends before who've had iPhones, and I've played with them, so I know I like them. So I was pretty excited to go and get one. And, I went to the store last week, I bought it, I was stoked. I went home that day and did so much shit with it. I downloaded all kinds of apps, I had games that I got progress on. I found, like, this dieting app that I've been, like, using nonstop. My Facebook and my Twitter got easier. All of a sudden I have Instagram. All of these awesome things. And all of a sudden it's like I don't even know how I dealt with this for 2 years because the iPhone is so awesome. I don't know how I managed without it. So something happened to it though, and before I even say what happened, I know what everyone's thinking, and it's, when you buy an iPhone, they tell you it's one of the most fragile phones out there, and pretty much anything you do to it, it's gonna break, and you need to have a case for it, and blah 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 blah. And here's the thing, I knew all that, and that is why I had the phone, and I listened when my mom told me, you definitely need to get a case for it. But here's the thing, I wasn't about to pay $50 for the ugly ones at the store. Like, I can deal with expensive or ugly, but I'm not going to deal with both. And my mom had told me, go home, go on Amazon. There's cute ones that you can get for cheap. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a few days, and then when I have time, I'll go online, I'll get a case. I did not make it a few days. Literally 2 days after I got my iPhone, I was driving around, and remember, I'm not used to having a phone that's too nice to put in my purse. So I was driving around, and I got back home, and I stood up to get out of my car, and I forgot that my phone was on my lap, and it fell off my lap and fell to the sidewalk, and the entire back shattered. Now the good news is I had the protection plan. I'm not a dummy. If I have a fragile phone, I'm going to get the insurance on it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll, in a few days when I have time, I'll take it back to the store, I'll get it exchanged or whatever, no big deal. Here's the thing. I've never, had a phone that I've damaged or had to return or anything, and I didn't understand how the process works. I thought that I was going to be able to do one of two things, and that was either hang on to my broken iPhone for a few days while I waited for a new one to come in, or be given a loaner iPhone to use for a few days until my new one comes in. But neither of those is the case. What happens when you buy your phone from Best Buy and you have a protection plan is they give you whatever loaner phone they feel you should have. And so that is what I'm so upset about today, is the loaner phone that I have been given in place of my iPhone for the next few days. What I have been given is this Sony Ericsson I think that's what it's called, I don't know. I can't stand this phone. I've never had an Android. I've never played with an Android. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I feel like the screen doesn't work when I touch it. When I'm texting, it's making up words that I'm not even typing anything close to. I can't figure out how to get on Facebook. And when I did mysteriously figure out how to get onto Facebook, I feel like it's not working right. This phone sucks so much ass, I don't even know where to start on complaining about it. I want my iPhone back, and I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with this for even 3 days, because I'm gonna shoot someone in the face if I have to deal with this phone for 3 days. I would rather have no phone at all than have this piece of shit for the next 3 days. It keeps jumping to menus that I feel like I'm not even touching, and it's bringing up Bruce Lee games that, why does it think I want to play Bruce Lee games? Do I look like someone who wants to play Bruce Lee games? No, I'm not. Why is it doing this to me? I'm so heated right now. I don't even know what to do. I can't handle texting on this thing. They couldn't transfer my pictures, so now my pictures are just lost in iCloud land for a few days until I get my new iPhone back. I'm so lost and confused and upset right now. I swear to God, when I get my new iPhone, I'm going to meet it at the store with a case, because I am never going to go through this experience again. I do not want to have a loaner phone ever again in my life, because I'm telling you, I'm so miserable, and I've only had this phone for an hour, and I already hate it this much. I don't know how I'm going to handle 3 days with this phone, because I don't even understand it. So, if anybody has any advice for Android phones or wants to come over and give me a tutorial or something, it'd be really appreciated, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it. But, that's pretty much all I have to say for today. And I guess next week, or whenever I have time to make another vlog, I will start with what I had actually planned as my first topic. And I will have a script, and I won't be so scattered. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say for today. And if anybody has an iPhone out there that's working correctly, I hate you. And no, not really. I'm extremely jealous that you have a working iPhone, and cherish it, because it's pretty awesome. So that's all I have to say, and hopefully when I come back with my next vlog, you guys haven't been scared off and want to watch it. But I will see you next time. Bye!